crashes throughout our area.
Some have cleared up. You know, in Shelby County, we had earlier this morning.
We may have a problem with Michelle's microphone right there as we get the microphone set. One thing that she has been on top of this morning is these accidents. We saw from her map that things were all over the place on I-459, on 65, on 59, there on Red Mountain Expressway. We saw an accident there, but the big one that we were looking at is the one that caused that backup at I-459 and 59 North and I-20. That's where we saw that traffic was backed up for a long time, Michelle.
Oh yeah, backed up for a very long time, Art. And although we are seeing some accidents clear up, I was saying earlier, we had about 5 accidents between Pelham and Hoover. Now, those have all cleared up, but it doesn't mean the delays have cleared up. Major delays between really Calera and into downtown Birmingham on I-65. But what I'm showing you here right now is a look from the BJCC. That thick fog in Birmingham really making it difficult for drivers. It's the same story on Highway 280 as well. So this is that shot we're showing you on 459. Good news is here, one lane of traffic now is able to get by. If you look at that corner of your screen, that's the northbound side of the interstate with all of those emergency vehicles on scene. But if you look at the southbound side in the shoulder, you can also see a vehicle pulled over in that right or that left-hand shoulder, that inside lane. Traffic just crawling by here on the southbound side as well. So if you're traveling along I-459 in that area, you're going to see major delays as well. So we're also tracking I-65 delays. Here's a wreck in Birmingham on the northbound side of the interstate at Green Springs Avenue, just causing major delays almost all the way up to the downtown junction. Now, I-65 is also moving slow, like I was just saying, really between Calera and into downtown Birmingham, with just a brief area where it lets up right around I-459. But once you pass 459, you're going to run into more delays. So I do want to take a look at your 459 drive times, because the southbound part of, or the south part of 459 is looking good if you're driving around Bessemer. So McCullough to Hoover and Hoover to McCullough, you're in the green there. It's going to take you less than 15 minutes. But a whole different story if you're traveling between Trussville and Hoover. So Trussville and Hoover, if you're moving on the southbound side of the interstate, looking at about a 45-minute drive. And if you're traveling along the northbound side of the interstate, that's where we just have one lane of traffic open. You're looking at a drive of more than an hour and a half. So I want to now take a look at your Shelby County drive times. Red across the board still. Calera to downtown, going to take you well more than 2 hours. Pelham to downtown, more than an hour and a half. And Hoover to downtown along 65, currently going to take you about 50 minutes. So traffic really just a mess on all of our central Alabama interstates. Going to take you over to Birmingham here right now. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wrecks right around I-20 59 southbound, backing up onto 59 south and I-20 westbound. So be aware. I know Art and Lee were telling you about one at Roebuck Parkway, that's a multi-vehicle wreck with an overturned vehicle. And that's really the case. These multi-vehicle wrecks all morning between the icy conditions and the foggy, low visibility all across central Alabama really makes for a dangerous drive. So know that wherever you're going this morning, whether it be school or work, you're going to be late. So just drive with caution. You're going to run into delays, but the moral of the story is be safe. So we have delays here approaching the downtown junction on I-65, a wreck right there at Daniel Payne Drive, just causing heavy delays there as well. Also, East Alabama drivers finally seeing some relief here on this wreck right at Parkway Drive in Leeds. So I-20 drivers, as you travel into downtown Birmingham through Leeds, you are still seeing some lingering delays, but the good news is this used to be all red, so it is improving. Now we're going to keep you posted here and on social media throughout the morning, but for now, let's send it over to Nate.
Yes, indeed. Watching the temperatures very, very closely. And a lot of them haven't budged. As we approach the 8 o'clock hour, that's normally when we get the updates on the temperatures throughout central Alabama. But right now, we have not seen anything move in the positive